So guys, let's continue. In the library.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Board games, I love board games, guys.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Raubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have
Monopoly.
games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
It's French chicks, they have all those, let's
Then
go.
you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
I love Civilization though. Let's go. Let's buy it. It's locked. I don't have. Oh yeah, okay.
An endless variety of source books, law books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
I have no idea.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
It's way too
That
much.
price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Thanks. I'll just leave it like that. It's
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundal somewhere.
Oh, Man from Hyandal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
alright. Sounds good. Which one should I
What
start?
does it matter? They're all the same.
Doesn't
However,
like them.
the customer is always right, they say.
True.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyandalaman, the
Do I
man
need
from
a book?
Hyandal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
I mean, I can. It's too risky. Let's not waste all of our money on a book. And I'm not even sure if this book will help me achieve anything. Sports magazines. There's something here. Maybe more books.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name
Dick Mullen.
over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
That's a bit offensive, I would say. What the hell do you mean? I am a detective. Hello? That's just magic? Wow.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Okay.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Let's try.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Interact. It's written by one. Wego. Okay. Right.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain.
So good. I can deal with the facts,
Your
right?
educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
Sola.
Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence.
Okay.
Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences
Too
don't
much
usually
information.
resign. Care to try again? Then go with your best guess. Isn't that what students are trained to do when they don't know the answer?
Let's go with 3 then.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
The hell?
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day. Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. all he spoke was gold. It said he invented
spoke
God
was gold.
and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2.
Oh
Who
my
was
god,
the
please don't.
strongest innocence?
I made a terrible mistake.
Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody. An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter.
Yeah, that's not helping me at all.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
Not sure.
Damn. Dolores. Incorrect again. While she originated many
What?
institutions, launched several
Were they two
successful
divorces?
traditions,
What did I do wrong,
was even
man?
critical of the
What?
innocentic system itself,
Why
and
are you like
somehow
that?
keeps popping up in your mind. She is not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again?
I mean, Franco Negro?
Correct. Named
Ooh.
the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the inter-isolari real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco
hope
Negro
I learned
attempted
something, guys.
to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3.
Oh,
Who
no.
was the false innocence? Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
Did I just shoot?
Correct. There
Yes!
have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Ernau Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important
Of
one.
course.
Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
I did not really
I
follow
got it. Honest. Incorrect. While Franco Negro built concrete churches and cathedrals, and while many people, especially the Mesk, consider him a father figure, due to his militarism and nationalism, João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego argues differently. Another choice, perhaps? Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get a D. Not
A
particularly
D.
remarkable, but technically a passing grade. Not
True.
that anyone really expected better.
No shit, Sherlock.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Did I get anything? I don't think so,
The
right?
Greatest Innocence by
I'm not sure I got anything.
several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
I want to buy those maps.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
I'll take it, no worries.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
Okay.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I'll buy it. 90 cents
Always
is not
good to
that
be
much.
informed of your surroundings.
You should be able to look at it, right? Map. Martinez. Map whoop. Cargo mirror. Oh, that's the map actually. There's the mirror. Sleeping dog walker. That's okay. Leave. I'll check that one.
This
quick.
bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
That's strange.
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway,
Okay.
without even curing your cold or anything.
That I can believe.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note,
You might die from disease.
when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Okay.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
I'll just leave. It's too much.
Guillaume Le Million.
Oh, I got the first one.
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 1938, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Okay. Oh, Psych Learning caps. Oh my god, that's pretty good. Five minutes and I'm done. That's pretty good. So that's some nice bonuses, but this guy, I'm not sure if you wanted to die this way. Nice. What's this? Check it. Good. I think we're done here. What am I thinking? The magic of the fascists. There's something like right there. Let's check that
You
out.
see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the
Now,
counters?
please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
What do you mean?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
Okay.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Talisman, is she going to cast a spell on me or what?
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I'm a police officer.
It's not like anyone was killed there.
You sure?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers
The
of
curtains
what?
do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I
No,
open them.
please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Let's go.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Here I go. What did we learn?
Advanced race theory.
That's amazing.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Amazing. Rhetoric to 5+1. I mean, it's like I'm getting some bonuses pretty fast, right? So -2, -1. How do I interact with the map?
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year
Year
48
48.
resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication
Creepy.
itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Okay, let's go to the journal and select the map tab. Journal map. Yeah, I have it. But there's nothing on it. It's the same old map. It's fine. Let's go and check out the forces. Oh my god, it's dark and scary. So I didn't get anything. No flashlight, no nothing.
Yes?
Nothing. Maybe leave. We got the map. So it is something. Damn. The town is real large, to be honest. This. Okay, so that's another that can help me when I search things on the map. This is the dead guy. It won't hold the weight.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. You seem to be holding a cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Yeah, what's with the shoes, man?
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Leave, I can take it, apparently. Kono is a dick. There was something I wanted to check here. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Alright. Bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Let's not take this.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Yeah.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
So, what else do we got? Windows there. Can I reach him somehow? Pretty sure I was here before. If we go inside. Is this guy still sleeping? Oh, that's open now. Let's go there. Check the kitchen. Take those. Let's talk with the guy.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek.
I'll try my
Please.
best.
It's not funny. The man puts his cup down
But
and
it's
replies
Garancy
something,
Kubek.
his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay, so this guy is kinda useless. Either we should learn
You
the
see a
language
heavy
or...
steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The door
to
does
push the
not
door.
budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, my friend.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
It's hardly worth a title. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Ask him then.
Real mature, man. What exactly
Pay for
were you
damages.
trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a bit longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them.
Thank
Not
you, man.
because you ran away.
Appreciate it.
Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square. Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there.
Okay, that's
Now,
fine.
what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here. What thing? Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care
You
either.
own the
It's not
place,
like I've been
man.
wondering
What
about
do
it
you
for
mean?
10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Alright.
So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That's good.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days.
Days.
You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. In
Where?
time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobo
Entertain
cop.
the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
What are the advantages? I mean, -1 composure. I thought that was good. I'll do it, but it's good. Okay, so we got some things. The guy is still here.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long? Oh,
No.
excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe
No,
who
no,
cares?
no, we chill.
Just rum? The worker is in a deep slumber.
Let's do it.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking
12.
open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
Pocketbook.
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago.
All right.
The note
Centuries.
says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your
Another
actions.
core.
He remains silent.
He has no hair. I have hair. Wake him up, but why? I'll just leave, actually. I have an item. I can sell it, to be honest. Those are not for sale. Those for not for sale. I have no tools, but I can sell. Local Fritz store. Okay, that's good. I might use that if I find one. What's the car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I have to tell her I
Just a second,
have no
officer.
badge.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
That's pretty good.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Okay.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing. Just
Who
be
lost his
quiet.
badge?
Oh my god, are all of those guys hearing me right now?
Dick
Come on.
fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick fucking Mullen. Am I the author of those books? Oh, no, you're joking.
It's
Alright.
Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional
Yeah. I got it,
detective
I got it
who would
as
not
well.
lose his
So
badge.
good.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Is it that serious?
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Thanks.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick
What
Mullen
the
lost his
hell
badge.
is this guy saying? Who the fuck is this?
What's going on?
There are more?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Super Cup. Am I Super Cup? That's good.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Oh my god.
Ask him. Ask him if he's
Oh
lost
my
his
god, please
goddamn-
don't. Please don't.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I would say
10-1,
nothing.
you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Let's try to break it up.
10-9, come in officer. Over. Come in officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here. The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch,
escape.
severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items.
True, they don't know now.
Did we need anything else here?
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
It's
Flashlight is
robust,
good.
weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
That's pretty good.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar
good.
in your palm.
That's enough. Let's see what we've got. Some items, some tools, a flashlight, a pry bar, and chain cutters. That's pretty good. track down your badge. That's pretty bad. I interviewed the union boss. That's good. Okay, who made the call? What's the race Enigma? I'm kinda good with it. The apartment is still up. Pay for damages. I have to. Who's in the union box? Warning call. Alright. Got that going. Hobocop. I'll stop it at some point. I'm not sure if I want it. Maybe I'll find the money. There is a guy just standing here. Let's ask him some questions. Who is this guy?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
What's going on here?
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew.
Right.
Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Do you know anything about the
He ain't
dead
one of
man?
us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being
Yeah,
stranded
that's
in the
deep.
midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Oh my god.
Ask for his conclusion.
And
A
your
sense of surprise
conclusion?
there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Alright. I'm
Don't
good
be a
for now.
stranger.
Give me the peace sign. You know what? Let's check the library with the flashlight. And then maybe we'll try to cut some bodies. I didn't speak to the kid last time.
Hello, sir. Step
Oh,
right
that's
in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Not really.
Hello again, sir. Are you interested in a new... Okay,
Is it
sir.
okay if I
I'll
ask
try
him a
to
question?
answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's
My
your
name
name?
is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Wait,
She owns the
just...
store. She's inside
Oh,
minding
that's
the
your
register
mum.
or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the
I'm
cold
signalling that the store is
because...
open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the
Do you
crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
I don't think I'm getting anything from her that's important. But all I know is I have the flashlight now. Let's check those out. Scary pictures, portrait of a man. Gulamele Bilon, yeah, the guy's dead. What's this?
A heavy
It's
door with a
secret
missing
ward
handle
door.
stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Pain threshold 3. I'll leave till now. I don't think it's safe. I might get some more damage on me. Can I use an item or am I using it? Held R, held L. Okay. I'm just walking with a flashlight for good measures. Can I turn it off? Not really. I mean, it's kind of... Yeah. I'll just walk with a flashlight. Maybe we can try to get this guy...
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye.
Can I use an item there? Tools. Let's go like that.
There he still is.
Can I use a tool here, maybe? Not like that, no. Where am I going, guys? What the hell? Am I leaving? I just needed to go right there. Oh, I can go outside maybe. There's a door. Let's check this out. Some kids. This.
An old call box with
Oh
a
my
matrix
God.
of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Let's go
You
with it.
ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes.
Hello.
This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an
Yeah,
old
it's
wax
kinda
cylinder.
strange.
A receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
I'm sorry.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Yes, maybe.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle. Just
Michelle.
please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care.
Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if
Am
my
I talking
mind's
to a
been
robot?
wiped clean.
Tricentennial
A
Electrics.
spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
About what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Let's leave this. What's this though? Can I open it? I'm walking with a crowbar in my
Worn-beaten
hand.
wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Am I getting some health damage?
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Thanks. There are some guys, they might know something. Are they fishing? Are they playing? Where am I? Are those kids?
Life
No, the old people.
doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Old René first.
Angry old René. That's a good name. Hello, angry old René.
Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that.
I love the French
We're
accent.
both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Let's go.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Let's go. Did I fail? Did I fail? Did I fail?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with
took the
bumps
ball
of
and
learning
placed it on
and
my
scars
neck.
of victory. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
The man ball.
Man ball is ready.
That's surprisingly deep for a game of balls. Let's check the surroundings,
The chilly
fill them
breeze
as well.
ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Be the ball, guys. Be the ball. Am I okay? What the hell was that?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Dude.
A whorehouse of shit.
They're not throwing it in the water, they're just playing. Please.
It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Was this the game?
What the hell is your problem?
No, right? I mean, yeah.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful. You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull. Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Oh no, now I have to go catch a ball.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you oil slug. You are a goddamn bull.
I'll accept the task.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven.
Replace.
Men at least try to
replace the
right their
lost
wrongs.
ball.
I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here?
That's
it's
a good
unlikely
question.
They know anything about the murder.
Everyone can know something
never
about the
know.
murder.
He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
Most of the locals.
In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Thanks, man.
He
Appreciate
doesn't
it.
know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
All right.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Oh, I saw his boot on top of the roof. Yeah.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why then?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
So is it about a woman?
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is
I
just
like that
gonna
jolly guy.
ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee. No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
Alright.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
They're all empty.
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Alright, so they got a guy watching over something. But it's not about the containers.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Alright. What are we going to do? It's a good question.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now? She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't...
This guy tells me everything. He's not afraid of it. Like, oh, you don't want to talk about it? I'll talk about it.
Yes. Like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Thanks. So what did we get? We kinda got replaced lost bowl. Ah, there is a metal sphere I can probably take. Oh, it's too big. It's look. Wow, it looks like a stone. They're enormous bows. I need to find smaller bows. Alright. What's this? There's a guy half drunk. There's a viewer, there's a kid, there's some bowls. Let's go the way.
Whoa. What have we here? A
A
bridge
bridge.
with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one. Guess so. Just be careful out there. One false step could cost you dearly.
Still. Oh, I got to the kit. This wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Sometimes this game plays tricks with you.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. Their paint peeled.
I mean, what the hell was that? Just a wall.
What's that noise down there?
Okay, there's a guy. Until the snow melts. Garden hose. Until the snow melts. Did they use garden hose to kill the guy?
It's been a week and now they show up?
Oh, he knows. He definitely knows. That's good. Come on. Okay, cool. Was on new clothing. +1, -1. I don't like it. Can go in the basement probably. This.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle.
Oh, that's the door they have to open.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head.
I had no idea.
There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might.
There might. Go inside and die like a man. If you have to. They're here, the fantasy heroes with bug missile. That's the book I bought, right? Chemicals, the book I bought. Walking sticks, slice open.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag. The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Alright. Check the cabinet. Okay, cool. One logic is good. Clothes. One physical instrument. But I got my jacket, so I don't need it right now. This.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
What's with the potatoes in the
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Potatoes, everything potatoes.
There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn. It looks like the artist is celebrating diversity, but underneath, he's just making fun of these people. No one's telling you to like him. You might learn something from him, though.
True.
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down, with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
This. Whatever that is. There you go. What's this? Guests are staying over. Most of the keys for us closed, or he's leaving. One of. Why do you think guests are staying over, man? There's something hidden right here. No, right? Took everything. Let's go back. So I did leave it open. Let Everard know you unlocked the door. Okay. Okay, I'll go.
So much for a quiet smoke.
I can do this. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave. Right? I can get some of those things done, but first I want to check out this guy.
I knew I should have quit.
This guy seems to know some shit. Yeah.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh my god, what? Why did you scare me like that, man? From here, maybe?
Yeah, what's that noise down there?
Oh my god, this guy scared me. Another way into this building? How? That's not it. So on top of it, that's not it, maybe. Can go right here. Maybe ask the kid how can I get in? I don't like that. Hi, kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat
that's a
in
girl.
my sleep?
You're not even sleeping.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Wow.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
What I meant.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Break him, Kuno. Kuno. I mean, we can do some stuff. Where's the paint? Get some achievements. I'm close to level up. Is it a maximum of 2? Maximum of 2, maximum of 2. Those are big maximums, actually. My physique is actually really bad. But we gotta work with all these things we have. No other idea. Can I have a bow? Okay, a bow for those guys from somewhere.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? Your money disappears into the coin slot, a clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible, a half-sunken sea fort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
Okay.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
You guys should know about this.
I don't have the eyesight to make it out. Really?
So I get a bit of experience for 25 cents. It's actually good.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh, that's Kuno. I get
That's Kuno on the lens.
Nice.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
Right.
Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Yeah, that's some good info. Nothing I can do. Yeah, I'll come back later. So what do we have here? I have to find a ball. I have to go the girl. Let's try to call the girl. Maybe
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944
944
298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you?
No, not me. Yeah, go on.
Made the call reporting. You
You
quit
mean
the
why
job.
did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Was it because of the bad guy that's staying there asking for your number and stuff and has no fucking idea what he's doing with his bar and no keys for the doors and stuff?
Why not?
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Be to the point.
What? No, why would you even think that?
Because he's a bad guy. I don't know. Why not?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
All right, she's protective of him, right?
God,
no.
Why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Everything up again. Have you seen
Please,
my gun?
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Alright, so I did show her my gun.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were
What did I
waving
do?
it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You
hell?
said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
What am I doing, man?
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there.
I'm not crazy, I'm just in a Bad state.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can
I'm
always
actually
buy
pretty
guns.
cool. Or a dick.
It almost
Or a
looked like you
dick.
pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen
Yes,
my
I
badge?
know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Have you seen it anywhere?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Gonna try it? Maybe I should try it.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like, you know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. What?
I think I screwed up.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I think I screwed up.
What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on.
57th, over and out.
I didn't want to do that at all.
You see a set of stairs.
Let's not do this again. Oh my god, guys. That's also bad. But I have to do it, I suppose. Eligible pigs go home. I have the feeling they don't like the cops here. Let's talk to this woman. This a woman?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course. Where to? No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Okay.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
That's pretty nice. I got some gloves for free. +1 interfacing. Nice. I just look like a real bad dressed hippie, honestly. Oh my god, that's just so bad. And it's getting worse and worse. Oh my god. Okay, that's the door to the balcony. I don't want to go there. I haven't checked this place yet, right? I was here before. Okay. Okay, maybe I have. Oh, afraid that there's something here. I can get my. I want to go inside. I can get my check for 25.
Welcome to Frit. feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
It was about some prize, but
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't
what is
know.
the frit?
Frit? I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Alright.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Makes sense.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Of course I do. You've seen it before.
Anything else I can do for you?
Sure.
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash. That was easy. Worryingly so.
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the whirling in Rex? That's interesting.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay, so that's this place. He has a room at the other place. So that's the warehouse behind the blue door. Okay, some info.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know that man?
Really? No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Problem is I have 0 suspects.
Okay.
I only have the guy that's on the balcony. What's this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
Knees weak, palms are heavy. Mom spaghetti.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Not right now. I have a taste solve. That's condoms or what?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Bloodless rose.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, so I can buy some stuff if I'm scared of dying.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
This machine.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's...
I understand how thing.
Tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the
Also,
machine.
it's a
and it
font
gives you
in
money.
German.
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Need a bag for various reasons now. There's some...
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What are
The
those for?
packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
It will give me 1 endurance, this coat, right? So on my jacket I have something else, but it's all good. Why is this orange? Let's go then. I'll get some shirt. Hello, thanks. Good with numbers, that's good. It will be better if I can sell those, right? I can't. Oh, I can just swap them easy, that's good. So I have -1 drama. Lie and detect lies. I have -2 severe, -1 from here, -1 from here. So I can remove them, right? And just walk like that. I have just one. Would it be good if I just walk like that? It's really scary, but I believe I should wear some pants, to be honest. Oh my god. Yeah. So let's go to the guy. Can I pass, guys? Let's go to... I just had a thought. It's fine. Let's go to the boss. Thanks. Tell him I left the door open, and now he has to... He kinda has to give me some guns, my gun. It would be nice. Can I read something from here? Very important. Is there another way to go into this building? I have to go here, right? No, I didn't find it yet. Maybe from the back. But that's fine. Let's go to the boss. Let's go to the boss like planned. I can probably try to open this container right now. Maybe it's a good start with the tools I have. Let's try it out.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. You
Open the door.
To turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some...
So I still can open the door. Not good. Where was the big guy? Here, right? Yep, there he is. Hi, what's up, my...
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I sat on the chair and I almost died because it was uncomfortable.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
I'm sorry, the village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move the container?
I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they
Oh
used to
my
be.
god, he
They
lives
lift
here.
my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Those are empty. Are they moving a lot of people?
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
You guys.
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
What makes you think the Wild Pines negotiator can't control them?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Yeah, a bit.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Okay.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error? Anyway.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Was it a good tour? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left? So you have to be a social democrat?
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold.
Speaking to this guy.
I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
Be careful.
And what would this entail?
Another mission.
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, Well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can.
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
Okay, another mission. Sort the dogs. Electronic doorbell, where to go? Okay, there's some things to do. Okay, crowbar disco dude. Let's get out of here. Please don't get stuck again. Thanks. Oh. I don't need to can I level down? Actually level it up later, but first, oh, I can check out this thing now. Ultra serious gloves, 1 half light, and those give me 1 interfacing. Alright. So I have to change clothes when I'm about to perform some different things. So I get more bonuses from them. Good to know. Should we try to explain the guy we learned about his religion and we're capable of accepting his stuff? Maybe we should. Let's go like that.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are, how unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing. The drawer slides.
Let's get out. Hi.
The unpromising race pupil returns. The man looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
And now we pop our knowledge.
And
oh my god, there's 7? Oh, go like that.
the Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat? So it would seem, Thrall of Rule. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms. The race enigma. And, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of rule. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point, but still.
Move the camera a bit. It's better for you guys.
If the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may prove a race adversary yet. Was I mistaken to share the esoteric science with him?
Jean, baby, you did the heroic thing.
That is not possible. The
Dark
game
Mat.
of Shahmat you play against the rule streaks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental haplogroup is incapable of long-term, lucid thoughts. You will not. You cannot withstand the wasteland of realite.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
Let's go, officer. Let's go do some work.
Oh my god. Maybe you can quit, but that's just bad. It's bad on so many levels, guys. There's an interact thing in this letter.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the
Loophole
addendum.
would be pretty great.
There is no loophole. The simple
Nice.
truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months,
40 months?
their lives will be dominated
4 years?
by constant construction noise right next door.
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
That's good.
However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
That's a plan. Stuff to do. Yeah, let's go to the hotel. No. Way down we go. Way down we go. So we're starting to find some clues, and some of the stories already are starting to make sense. So we're progress. What's up, my boy? You're still alive?
Can I help you? God.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Oh my god, that's...
Life doesn't have a back button. Now get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie the whore.
Wonderful.
That's great.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel? God, does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need? The man leans his hands on the counter and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer.
Oh,
I
that's
found
what
it on
she
the
did.
ground with the broken wing on the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Dosage. Maybe I broke it? No.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until like 39.
39.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest. Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Fucking amazing, guys. So, an item. I got an item, a 2. +1 physique, -1 morale. Okay, I might use this at some point. Physique is pretty great to have. Let's go upstairs. What was that with the mirror, actually? There's a girl here. That's my room, right? There's another room.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
I get it. It's all good though.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Need to rest.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your
Possible.
face, adorned with the expression.
They're facing 5, electrochemistry 3. I have electrochemistry of 3, I can... Five should not be that bad, actually.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
What is
In
18?
it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Two not in hand? Thought I have it in hand. Tools.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Let's go, maybe. User chain cutter to fix the faucet. So, I have 5. I need 12, so I need a 7, right?
The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Good.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
That's cringe.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Right.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Okay. So I need... How much? 18? And I have 3. Fantastic. I have 5. Right. I need 5. So the fan? Anything
The
new?
fan stands still.
No. Fan stands still. There's the radio, some stuff. Can go in here, I think. I can talk with the lady.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside. Still no answer.
Let's leave then. So there should be a gathering of some union people right here. I can't pass through, right? Maybe I can talk with the woman again.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to? I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met.
Okay, that's good.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh my god, I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
We're gonna be a trio.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Of course you will be.
I really would like to help out, but I don't want to slow you down. If it weren't for all the stairs and potholes in Martinez, I'd join you for sure. Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask. Whatever do you mean? Sequence killer?
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse done from a...
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. Of course, dear.
We cannot urge her to help us. It's all good. So what do we have? Quest-wise, pay for damages. No, in the hostel cafeteria's forgotten corners. Maybe we should try again, just to check it out. Check it out. Oh no, it's closed. It opens at when? When was that? Can I take those? Oh, I can go to the... Oh. That's pretty important here, right? Right. Hello? Guys, I need to go through. But how? No idea. Can I use the flashlight? Let's try to use the flashlight. The crowbar. Yep, I still don't see anything. It's all good.
You see a heavy steel door. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue, old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Okay. The building next to this. That's good. Good information. I'm out. The building next to this. Let's check it. I can take some of that. Oh no, I can't. Building next to this. Building next to this. That's some building. Maybe here. No. I think I have to go up or behind it somehow. Let's try behind it. I still can't do anything about the corpse, right? Right. So that's the building, and building behind it, it is this. I don't think that's the thing I'm searching for. What's this? No, I don't think that's it. Oh, doorway. If I go up, let's go up. Go up and start going in that direction. Nothing. Nothing, right? Gonna go higher. What was this? Oh, I'm just just going back. Alright. So...
There he still is, looking right through you with
14.
his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
How can I get a 14 with 1 plus 12? How is there a chance that it should be impossible? Whatever. Those are some things I didn't check before.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8 pair of boots.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is.
I love this part.
The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44.
All work boots?
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others.
Okay.
The weight exceeds
That's
200
pretty
kilograms.
important.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
So he kinda has different legs and he walks more on his right foot.
How many? I was
8.
pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got
way off.
Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
I hear one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, that's a good...
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Find that assumption to be very, very good.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. You have a point there. Anyway, it's something to consider. What else can you see? A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the Otso. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? A drummer only uses the right foot for the kick drum.
What if
You're
there
right,
are 2 kick drums?
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
I mean, there's a kit right there. We made also some steps.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Right.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Okay, so they beat him up?
Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Yeah, let's level some endurance maybe. And I'll get also some morale. Okay guys, I think that's a good place to stop. We finally get some clues and starting to connect some puzzles, piece of the puzzle. Let's see. Something on the map. There's a lot of things. Search for. Alright. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.